In the Gaza Strip, help is on the way. Jordan and the United Arab Emirates dropping tons of desperately needed aid, adding to those aid trucks now coming in. After Israel said it would pause fighting in parts of Gaza for 10 hours a day to allow for food distribution. "I'm going to die for flour so we can eat," said this young man. But aid agencies say the airdrops won't be enough to meet Gaza's gaping needs.
Aid drops fundamentally are a grotesque distraction from that priority. We need access, not airdrops.
The UN says about a third of Gazans are going without food for days at a time. But the Israeli Prime Minister still denies claims of famine in Gaza.
There is no policy of starvation in Gaza, and there is no starvation in Gaza.
In Scotland, President Trump asked about images from there.
It's terrible. You know, when I see the children, and when I see, especially over the last couple of weeks, and people are stealing the food.
In the past, Israel has claimed that Hamas steals aid, a charge aid agencies deny. The U.S. State Department has found no evidence of Hamas systematically stealing aid. Some others in the U.S. condemning the conditions. Former President Barack Obama saying any long-term solution needs the return of hostages, but calling for immediate action to stop the travesty of innocent people dying of preventable starvation. But even if aid is now flowing, Gazans continue to starve. Ella Dallas Burgos is an American nurse who works in Gaza. She said medical staff are fainting on the job from lack of food.
It's been really difficult to watch that I come to work every day and they're trying to do their best.
Well, under overwhelming international pressure, the Israeli government over the past weekend has decided to allow more food aid into the Gaza Strip. They said they're pausing fighting for as much as 10 hours a day in various parts of the Strip, which sounds like a rotating plan. They're letting in more aid, more trucks through border crossings. More than 100 have already come in, according to Israeli authorities, and they're allowing countries to airdrop aid. And Jordan and the United Arab Emirates have already done so. And we've been seeing images of Palestinians carrying sacks of flour from aid drop sites and from truck distribution centers. But aid organizations warn that this is not enough. We heard from some aid organizations saying that this was a grotesque distraction and calling on the Israelis to open all the borders to the Gaza Strip to allow aid to flood in completely to the starving population there. We've heard from the Palestinian health authorities in Gaza, which is ruled by Hamas. They said that as many as 14 people had died from malnutrition in just the past 24 hours. 2 of them were children. This raises the death toll from malnutrition-related conditions to nearly 150. More than half of them are children. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Tel Aviv.